Hi, this is Mike Darda with Compass Realty, giving you your December 2025 market update for Fort Myers and Cape Coral real estate. Thank you for tuning in, and we're going to jump right into the sold report. And in November of 2025, we saw a 19% increase in the number of homes sold. 691 homes closed escrow in Fort Myers and Cape Coral, up from 579 a year ago. And the reason there is not that the market made a sudden turnaround. It's just that last year we were still dealing with the aftermath effects of two back-to-back hurricanes, Hurricane Milton and Helene. Were definitely impacting our real estate market. Thank goodness this year we've had no storms, so we're actually returning more to a normal sales volume. Inventory is up 2% year over year, 5,515 homes on the market in Fort Myers and Cape Coral versus 5,389 a year ago. And that is showing some signs of stability versus the huge year over year increases we were seeing back the last couple years. The absorption rate, which is if you don't list another home for sale, how long would it take to sell every house on the market? That is sitting right now at 8 months. And so what that means is if it was a 3-month or less supply, it would be a seller's market, meaning the seller has the upper hand. And the way that might sound like in conversations amongst friends, maybe you're at a basketball game and you're talking to the other parents in the bleachers, or maybe you're at a holiday party, people will be saying things like, you know, it's hard to find homes right now, or I can't believe how high the prices are, or maybe they're even talking about multiple offers on properties. A neutral market, which is 3 months to 6 months, means neither buyer or seller have the upper hand. Prices seem to be pretty stable. So really nobody's talking about real estate much during that type of market. And the market we're in now is a buyer's market, anything 6 months or more supply. And at 8 months, you know, we're definitely solidly in that zone. And the conversations are going to be kind of like, hey, you know, it's taken a long time to get my home sold. Or you're going to hear conversations about, gosh, you know, the prices seem to be dropping right now. That's the kind of stuff you're going to hear talking to other people. Now, prices have dropped at 7.6% year over year. There's $438,000 average right now versus a year ago of $474,000 average. So sellers that are looking to speed up this process of selling their home, we're seeing, again, a large number of price reductions each month. And that's been going on now for about 3 years. If we look at days on the market, that's averaging 90 right now versus 84 a year ago. So if you're thinking about selling, you know, plan on at least a 3-month process to get your home under contract is pretty typical. Interest rates are 6.27% at the time of this recording. There's an 80% odds that the Fed will drop the rates in December, but that doesn't always transfer immediately to the mortgage market. That's actually down now from 6.85% a year ago. So we've seen all year long this gradual drop in interest rates, and we expect that to continue into 2026. We're not expecting any major rate drops. And that's an interesting point because it's largely assumed that we got to get more to that 5.5% mark to get buyers off the fence and buying in higher volumes, because at that point, it actually starts to become cheaper to buy than it is to rent a home. And rents, by the way, are down 2% year over year. They're $2,258 a month average right now versus $2,310 a month average a year ago. New home construction has kind of stabilized. It's down 5% year over year with 194 permits pulled last month versus 205 the same month a year ago, as builders just express some caution with that high amount of inventory on the market. And at this point, going into season, what we're going to see is the typical January flood of new inventory. It's not unusual to see 15 to 20% more homes hit the market in high season than we have for sale today. So you're going to see that inventory build. January has been the biggest listing month of the year in Lee County, where more homeowners put their homes on the market in January than any other month. So I thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions about these market statistics and how they might affect your plans, buying or selling, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We'd be thrilled to talk to you. Thanks for watching and happy holidays.